Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen,
Recording in progress.
happy holidays. Good evening. I'd like to get you all out of here tonight, back with your families and friends. So if we can start, we're nothing but punctual. Appreciate you all being here. Welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Directors for Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Madam Clerk, if you'll go ahead and do the roll call, please.
Yes. Director Weber,
Present?
Director Sheets is no longer with us.
No. Oh, that's not the thing to say.
We miss,
No,
not
no.
like that, no. She's no longer on the
Correction,
board, we miss her.
correction.
Yeah.
She's with us.
Yeah, she's with us, but she's with us in spirit. President Gould,
Here?
Director Wood,
Here.
Director Costa,
Here.
Director Clark. Here. And for the record, Directors Jones, Rice, and Sailors are absent this evening.
Now you got the best looking 3, 4, 5 guys anyway, so we're good.
Yes.
All right, appreciate that. Let's move on. Let's go with a pledge to the flag. Director Weber, would you be so kind as to lead us? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Director Weber. Appreciate that. Let's now move to a public opportunity to discuss matters of public interest within the district's jurisdiction, including items on or not on the agenda. Madam Clerk, do we have any speaker forms in the room?
I have received no speaker forms. Do we have anyone online wishing to speak?
No attendees online.
No public comments, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll now move on to consent agenda and consent items. I see that we have multiples. Would anyone like any of those to be pulled out for additional conversation, or can I entertain a motion?
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion that we
Okay.
pass consent.
Okay, I have a first and a second on the consent items. Just want to have my colleagues pay particular attention to the 2025 schedule of regular board and committee meetings. With that, a first and a second, Madam Clerk, any questions? Madam Clerk, if you please call the roll.
Director Weber,
Aye.
Director Gould,
Aye.
Director Wood,
Aye.
Director Costa,
Aye.
Director Clark. Thank you, motion passes.
Thank you very much. Now for the ever-dreaded board member swearing-in ceremony. I believe there's 2 of us, 3 of us.
There are 4 of you,
Well, is all 4 present?
yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead
We
and,
have,
according to our clerk, she would like us all down front. We'll do the swearing in and then sign our documents and
Yes.
then come back to the dais. We have anybody assigned camera duty? The senior staff are like,
Will you turn this on over there?
We will, yes.
You guys, somebody hold this over here, because
Marty,
he
you can hold
probably
it,
wants to
sure.
hear you instead of.
what?
Everybody, can you please move a little further up? The camera can't see you right now, and that is good, thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Grant Gold,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
That I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations,
So help me
thank you
God.
very much. And if you would all please sign your oath of allegiance.
Me?
You, oops, sorry, you have a pen. And office holders. so much. And you can take your seat. Okay.
Can't turn back now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for that indulgence on that presentation item. Those will be gathered up and have been by the clerk and then distributed after everything's signed. Our first action item this evening is really one I've been looking forward to. That's election of board officers. So what we'll do here is we'll begin by entertaining a nomination and then a second for the office of president. We'll do the same thing for vice president, and then we'll finish up with secretary. I would like to not do any of those nominations, so it'll be up to my colleagues to make those happen. I'll just make it move through. So at this point, we'll open up the nominations for president. Do I have a nomination from the group?
I nominate Director Wood for president.
Okay, we have a nomination for Director Wood. Okay, so we got it. Hold on, we got to ask for others too. Anybody else? Okay, so I have a nomination and a second for Director Woods to assume the role of president. Any other questions or comments? Do you accept the nomination?
Absolutely.
Absolutely is the best answer we could have. Let's move quickly before he changes his mind. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Director Weber?
Aye.
Director Stark?
Aye.
Director Gould?
Absolutely.
Director Wood? Director Costa?
Aye.
Director Clark?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Thank you. Congratulations. We'll now move on to the second nomination for vice president of the board. I'll entertain a motion or a nomination, rather, excuse me.
Mr. Chair, I'll nominate Director Costa.
Director Costa, I have your name thrown into the hat. Any other names?
Second.
I don't think anybody here's names second, gentlemen. But good. All right, I have a nomination and a second. Any other questions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Director Weber?
Aye.
Director Stark?
Aye.
Director Gould?
Aye.
Director Wood?
Aye.
Director Costa?
Aye.
Director Clark?
Aye.
So now that you've been
Thank you.
voted in, do you
Motion
accept
passes.
the
Yeah.
position? You've been voluntold. Excellent. All right. And how cool that the very first vote that a new member of this board gets to make is to vote for the president. You know, that's a pretty cool thing. That hasn't happened, I think, ever. Let's move on to secretary. I'll entertain a motion for the position of secretary in the board of directors.
Chair, I'll move Director Weber as secretary.
Okay, I have a nomination for Director Weber to serve in that role. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second.
A second and a third, Director Weber. What do you say? You're good? All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll please call the roll.
Yes. Director Weber?
Aye.
Director Stark?
Aye.
President Gould?
Aye.
Director Wood?
Aye.
Director Costa?
Aye.
Director Clark?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Thank you very-
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations and thank you very much. We'll do the ever-changing mixture of the chairs next meeting when we
Yeah.
meet. With that, we are going to postpone any action on item number 2, which is an industrial disability retirement. We'll do that after closed session for those interested. At this point, we'll just continue to move down the agenda. For my report, simply, I want to thank my colleagues for a wonderful year serving in this position as president of the board, for all the support I've received, for all the discussions, for all the willingness to deal with my personality and the craziness there and accept responsibilities, maybe even push an envelope or two, Bob, when we looked at how we could, as electeds, make change here. Appreciate the chief's support and the conversations that we've had. That's been a very delightful part of my week. And again, it's always a pleasure. I think I've done this a couple of times, but it's always the highest honor to go out into the community and represent my colleagues on this board and try to bring consensus and move these meetings along so we can spend the most important time that we have, and that's with our loved ones, which we hopefully will do even more of in the coming weeks. I look forward to working with Ted and his leadership this year as we continue what I think is a pretty awesome 2024 closure, as we've just done some really incredible work, and less about us up here and more about all the men and women both in the street and in this office building. Just everybody really moving in a positive direction. I've been here for a while, and I can honestly say that I think right now in this organization, we have an incredible aura. There's this incredible energy that's flowing through the building that we haven't always been so lucky to have. It sure makes our job a lot easier when that's the case. That ends my report. Let's move on to the chief's report.
Well, I'm going to start back, right back at you. Thank you for serving as the president. It's been a pleasure working with you. I just want to acknowledge you have done and led some great things in this organization as the president of the board. One such example is establishing the ad hoc, which has increased our capability to look out for our members. And I know there's still work to do, and Director Weber and all the rest of the directors, thank you for that. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I'm going to keep the rest of my comments very direct and sincere, but I'm going to be short. I have to acknowledge the public that we serve. Our community has spoken loud and clear that they enjoy our service delivery and they want it maintained. I cannot thank the public enough for their support and their vote of confidence for this organization and all of our members, what they do every day in and out to provide exceptional service. Thank them for their vote on passing Measure O. That's a sentinel event for this organization. Would be remiss to not also say for the most senior director, I believe is Director Gould, but all of our directors, and where I'm going with this is from our senior director down to our most junior member of this organization, the support and the collaboration to assist at messaging this organization to help give the best information out there so the public can make an appropriate vote. I want to thank every member of this organization because it took all of us, all of you, to get this thing across the finish line. It's a remarkable day, like you said, for this organization. The aura is great. I couldn't be more proud sitting in this chair, but more importantly, I couldn't be more proud to have both of my shoulders with our patch on it. And I say that with direction because it was a direct acknowledgement back at Station 106 when a lot of us in this room established that we were going to be unique and wear our patch on both of our shoulders. So thank you. Thank the public for a wave of what we're going to continue with exceptional service delivery. So Merry Christmas to everybody and a great new year. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you, Chief. Very well said. And yes, I was remiss. I'm glad you did that because it is. I think your terms, the seminal event, we will look back 25 years from now and look at this vote and really understand and really appreciate then, even now more than today, just how big this is. And I echo your sentiments. This was a team effort from everyone you mentioned. Really an awesome experience. Thanks for that. We're going to move on to operations report. Chief Mitchell, I believe you actually have 2 reports.
Yeah, I'll start.
I don't know. You didn't pay the bill, so.
I'll
you're-
yell. No, I won't yell. Good evening. Thank you, President Gould. Good evening, directors. First off, President Gould, congratulations. Your leadership over the past year has been well recognized, and really thank you for that position you've held, and look forward to the new executive team and where we go next. So welcome to the folks that are moving in new roles on that team. It's now my privilege to highlight some of that extremely high level of service that we provide here in the organization and recognize somewhat of what our members have been out there doing. And so we're going to start off with bringing up our chief pilot, Chief Nowosky, to give a year in review from air operations. So welcome.
Thanks, Chief. Directors. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy year for air operations. We basically start our season right around Memorial Day weekend. And this year went until November 15th. And within that time, we had about 255 calls for service from air operations. And that varied anywhere from obviously a whole bunch of fires to a bunch of hoist rescues and EMS call-outs and stuff like that. And to put that in perspective, over the last 4 years prior, the average was roughly about 207 for the season. And we far exceeded that, and we were ready for the task. So with that, we had one out-of-county fire activation that we were able to support. We were able to support that because we did it from our station. We would have been able to support, I'm looking at wanting to support more of those next year, and it's based off of our pilot manning. So I'm gonna try to plus up our pilots for next season and be able to support more of those activations. With that, Air Operations has also, we had a hiring process this year for rescuers, which are our onboard paramedics. We had 22 outstanding applicants for 4 positions this year, and we hired 4. So we hired those 4 positions, and it was a very, very difficult decision because they were all outstanding candidates. And then once we were getting close to the end of the season, things were quieting down. We were able to conduct what we called a rescuer academy for those, and we really put them through the paces. It was 6 full days of academics and a whole lot of flying. They did a whole bunch of hoist operations and water dropping operations and stuff like that. And even with that, they've still got a long ways to go to be proficient in the aircraft, but they did outstanding throughout the whole academy. And we graduated, all 4 of them, put their wings on their chest, and looking forward to having all 4 of them next season, and looking forward to a very productive season next year. Any questions for me?
Any questions for the chief pilot? Thank you, and thank you for all the work that you do. That air operations team is a major portion of what we do in the sense of protecting our men and women when they're out on the fire ground. So thank you for that.
I am happy and honored to be part of it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Chief Mitchell, what more do you got?
And I just want to recognize too, with our new chief pilot being in his position, he stepped into the role and taken the reins and really gotten us to a better place. And I look forward to his continued leadership out there. So nice job, keep it up. So next, to highlight what our folks up in Battalion 5 have been doing recently to support our community, I'd like to invite up Assistant Chief Green, as well as the rest of the team to talk through some of what's been going on up there.
Thank you, Chief Mitchell. Good evening, President Gould, Chief House, everybody. In operations, we usually focus on some type of incredible call, rescue, field save, that type of impact on the community. Oftentimes, we forget the impact of the community our station crews have with not only community education, but actually being a part of the community itself. So Chief Gonzalez, Battalion 5 is here with Truck 26, A shift, and they're going to share a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes with Antelope football in their high school.
All right. Good evening, directors. Good evening, Chief House. I'm Brian Gonzalez, Battalion 5 on the A shift, and I have with me Truck 26, and I'm going to make them stand up because they're not wanting to. But I have Captain Jukic, Firefighter Hofford, and Engineer Smith. And then I have firefighter Warner here that's going to talk a little bit about, and I'm going to show some pictures on what they were doing with the community and Antelope High School.
So our station basically sits on the campus at Antelope High School, and prior to COVID hitting, it was a big thing to have the football team over on Thursdays and feed them. They bring food in, but we set up the whole app bay, clean it all up, and feed them their pregame meal, and kind of hang out for a little while, and then Friday they go and play their game. So I remember before I had the bid over at 26, it being a really cool thing. Football is something that's very near and dear to me. So although they were our rival when I coached and played, it was something that was I would love to be a part of. So when I was able to get the bid and come over. I saw it as a great perk and something to be a part of. So when I heard it was coming back, I was very excited. I was a part of a couple of them. We had, I think, 4 total, and had the team over, fed them, same deal. I think it's a great way to reach out to the community, kind of, create that relationship with kids in our community, and even, kind of put that nugget in their head of, maybe the fire service someday. We had quite a few kids come up and ask questions, and when coaching, that was something that I always did with my players, so it was cool to kind of get back to that, and it's a great program. Hopefully it grows or at least keeps going, but we've talked about some other things with the coaches here in the future, so, yeah.
Thank you.
Captain Mitchell, can we ask you or him a question?
Oh, yeah, don't go far. Come back
Yeah,
up.
you see how fast these
That was
guys,
fast.
as soon as they're, wow,
Yeah,
right back.
we got questions. There we go. Any questions?
There you go. There you go. Questions for this good man. How'd they do this year?
They struggled. They struggled a little bit.
They struggled. That's a football term.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't even want to say
the
it.
kids were great, though. The kids were great. So when we finished up with the ones we were at, all the kids cleaned up everything. They threw all their trash away.
That's
They took the
awesome.
trash out to the dumpsters. I mean, it was awesome to see.
Yeah.
You always question what the high school kids might be like these days or whatever, and these kids were all awesome, and
awesome.
I mean, they mopped out the app bay. I mean, they did everything. It was awesome. It was cool to see. It was really great to be a part
Wow,
of.
that's really nice to hear. Good for you.
Where did you play?
I played at Del Campo, and I coached at Del Campo. I actually went to school with
Stop.
Mr. Gould's daughter.
I didn't go to school with you.
With your daughter Aubrey. We went to school
Yeah.
together. So
Director Gould.
Yeah.
He was held back a few times.
yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much.
And just
Chief.
as one more highlight, when we had the open house at Station 26, they didn't have to be there, but the football team came over and visited the open house as well with their family and the coaching staff too. So it's a really good woven into the community event, and really proud of our folks up there making this happen. And again, it's one of the representations of what our membership does for our community day in and day out. So with that, I'll end the operations report unless there's any questions for me.
Any questions for Chief on ops? You gonna stick
I'll be
around?
back.
You
I'll be
want to
back
just
for
stick
that.
around and do support services now, or?
I'm actually a committee report for the
Okay.
JPA, so I'll come back.
Oh, you're gonna come back. All right, let's go with Chief Johnson. Chief Johnson, you got the administrative report.
Sir, good evening, President Gould, directors, Fire Chief House, colleagues, members of the public. Mike Johnson here for your admin report. First, start off with happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and welcome to the family, Director Stark. We're ecstatic to have you. So our Community Relations Division, they're doing their thing. They got this calendar for the holidays chocked full. There's 2 of them I'd like to highlight for you tonight. Last Wednesday, December the 4th, Metro Fire members, as well as the City of Rancho Cordova and the Rancho Cordova's Police Activity League, put on what they call their STAR program. This was the first one that I was able to be a part of, and it was a moving thing. Basically, every single school within the school district of Rancho Cordova selects 2 deserving students to be partnered up with either a city worker, a police officer, or fire personnel, and they get a $100 Target gift card, and we get to escort them around the store as they get to pick out presents either for themselves, their family, and in the case with the young man I had, his dog. So it was an incredible, very well-organized event, very moving for everybody that was there, and it was just awesome to be a part of that. So thank you to the City of Rancho Cordova for inviting us to that. And in that same vein, next Thursday, we'll be partnering with the Citrus Heights Police Department to do something similar. We will be delivering food and gifts to families in need for that. So kudos to community relations and what they got going on. It is the season for hiring and backgrounds, and I'd like to publicly acknowledge Leslie Miller and the work that she does on top of her day-to-day workload. She's currently inundated, swamped, buried, literally buried if you go to her office, by over 100 backgrounds. And so for various positions that we have open, but she does just an incredible job, and if you know Leslie, she does it with a smile on her face. So kudos to them and what they got going on. And last but not least, next Friday will be our graduation for Fire Academy 24-2. That's on December the 20th, 6 p.m. at San Juan High School, where we'll be graduating 16, but there is a week of academy left, so don't hold me to that number. That's all I have unless you have any questions.
Any questions for Chief Johnson? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Let's get Director Mitchell, or Chief Mitchell, back up to the, you can give us the, I believe you're doing support services?
Yeah, there's no support services. I'm coming up for the communications.
Got
JK,
it.
a little bit.
You got it. Comes. Let's move on now. SMFD, Firefighters Local 522. Matt's going to do it, it looks like.
Yeah, Matt is going to do it. Sorry, Sean's not here tonight. Good evening. President Gould, thank you very much for your service in that position, and congratulations, incoming President Wood. Thank you for stepping up, and again, welcome to the family, Director Stark. So I just want to piggyback on some of the comments made, and I'm going to focus on the Measure O obligation bond first and foremost, because with 26 in the room, there's something else these fellows need to be recognized. They have 5,740 doors in their first-in area, and they knocked on every single one of those doors. So that level of commitment within that community to go out and spread the word, to stand in front of our neighbors, ask for their support, answer questions, shake hands, like the dividend that is recognized right now in that commitment from our community is humbling, but really establishing those relationships and meeting those people, that dividend will pay, in my opinion, equally as long for decades to come. And so a lot of our members got out there, a lot of the represented and unrepresented people got out and participated in this, but that level was unmatched by anybody else. And so I'd like to thank them very much for the time that they brought their families out. They got community members out knocking on doors with them. So that was just really neat to see happen. So thank you, fellas, very much for that. And that is really where I kind of want to focus this report, and I'll make it brief, but that's one example of really successful collaboration. We have a lot of that is piling up. Today we had a meeting in this room about the ambulance offload time. There was much more, it was a big EMS meeting, but we talked about the AB 40 standard that was set for 30 minutes and the fact that we are mostly in compliance with that within this county, and that is a huge transition from the 74 minutes we were looking at. Now, that doesn't mean that that's where we want to end, but AB 40 was set as a benchmark, and then in our county, we're still shooting for that 20 minutes, and we believe that that's obtainable. But those things were true collaborations between labor and management up and down the state to put that assembly bill together, and continuing to work on that is going to be critically important. PPG EMT. Soon we will get an update from the state plan amendment on that, and I expect very positive news to come out of that, which will be a huge benefit for our community and the service we can offer to them. The work comp reform, the ad hoc committee. Director Weber, your passion and commitment to that, coupled with the men and women in this organization, I think are going to pay huge dividends for our people moving forward, again, for years to come. The increased service that we've been collaborating on, changing our model, deploying squads, looking at BLS ambulances, hopefully with this new SAFER grant that we secured, increasing services on both sides of the river with truck companies and engine companies and battalion chiefs and all of these things. This is a very exciting time in Metro Fire, and I just want to leave us to close out 2024 with, there has been no more important time to truly collaborate than now. With all of these things, we have an obligation to our community to uphold their trust and faith. And the best way we can do that is by truly being one and working together. So there have been various times where us and them have been thrown all over this place. I ask us to table that, and please be we. We at Local 522 bring something for all of us at Metro Fire. We over on the administrative side with the relationships and the skill sets and the tools that we have, like we are stronger if we do this together, and we owe that to our community. So from the board's position representing the community, from the agency bringing all of the skill sets together and the relationships that 522 has, I'm super excited about what 2025 looks like. And I just want to leave you with an ask that we commit to doing it all together, truly collaborating. So unless there's any questions, that concludes my report.
Any questions for Mr. Cole? Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Matt, I just want to thank you for recognizing your crew for all they did, but I think it's important that the public and everybody understand what they did was on their own time.
Correct.
This was not company time. This was men and women getting out, knocking on doors when they could otherwise be home with their families.
I guess I could stretch it a little bit since the campaign's over. Yeah, we didn't really share what that lift looked like, but we had thousands, if not tens of thousands of volunteer hours from folks in this organization to go out and answer questions and spread the word on this opportunity for our community to invest in their fire department. And all of those people did so on their own time. I mean, even on election night, we had roughly 20 strategic locations where we had men and women and their kids on digital billboards flashing firefighters ask for support on O, and we were getting honks and waves. The sense of pride that was coming to me personally as those pictures were coming in, I can't even put into words. So yeah, it was a full sprint for about, I don't know, 45, 60 days there. For some of us, much longer, felt like a marathon long sprint, but could not have done it without everybody and the contribution that went into that. Though eggshells are tough to sit around on waiting for those numbers to tick up, the fact that we sat really close to that supermajority means that every single freaking thing we did mattered. And I am humbled by the support that our community has showed and their faith and trust in us. And that's why we cannot mess this up. And that's why, again, I reiterate, like, we need to do this together. This is the time to truly collaborate.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
It's just started, Matt. Go.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you, Matt. The work that you guys did in campaigning is the true definition of boots on the ground or member to member or people to people. That's how you win elections. I mean, or being the measure in which we're speaking of. So I'm really grateful. I saw there were so many signs all over the place. I mean, you guys worked hard.
We did not mess around with the sign game.
No, you did not.
Yeah,
you guys killed it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it was a lot to learn, a whole bunch of skills that I hopefully never ever use again in my life.
I know.
But it was an honor to be part of that and just to see all of the support behind that, both internally and then again from the community, is humbling. So thank you.
And it's hard talking to people, knocking on their doors, and but.
Did you hear that guy Matthew on that radio show? He crushed it.
I did, Matthew.
Backstory. Get y'all later on that.
Director Costa,
That was Matthew.
you had a comment.
I want to make a comment, and I'm going to say thank you for your leadership on this effort.
Absolutely.
Right, someone needs to bring this all together. The men and women stepped up, and they really put their heart and soul into it. But thank you for all your leadership on this. We couldn't be here without you.
I appreciate those words. Thank you. I mean, it took a village. It wouldn't be on the ballot if it wasn't for you all supporting that, the work that administration put on to get us there. But it was absolutely people working a 48-hour shift, running calls, grinding, calling their spouse, setting up grandma to drop somebody off at school so they could go knock on 5,740 doors. So it is really them. But thank you on behalf of all the men and women that I'm up here representing.
That's hard work. Much
Stay there,
appreciated.
Mr. Cole. We've got a couple more for you.
I really wanted to make sure that we also recognize your outstanding effort. I've done campaigns or worked on campaigns with firefighters throughout the state of California for the last 30 years. This was the best run campaign that I've seen firefighters do in this state. It's very impressive, and you guys did a great job.
Thank you. I interviewed about 7 consultants that wanted a big number, and I took a lot of notes. Don't tell them I stole the roadmap, but we made it work.
All right, Director Weber.
Yeah, thank you very much for all you did, not only on this, but yourself and all of 522, the chief and his senior staff. We've had a very exciting year. We've moved the goalpost on a couple of these projects. When I first came in, was told, no, we cannot do that. And I never accepted, no, we can't do that. So thank you to both sides, for moving this forward to the point we are right now. But this is just the foundation. We have a great deal of work to do. As we've talked, my foot's not coming off of this. We will get it fixed, and we'll get Metro Fire, the leading agency, at least in the northern state, to be doing it right. And we will take care of our members. So thank you very much for your efforts, 522 efforts, and Chief, and all of the work that was done on this, and the board's support as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So one last thing.
Yes, sir.
And I echo all the comments of my colleagues, the chief, and everybody that right now we're feeling a significant high. I'd just like to also recognize the spouses, the families, the loved ones who also made a sacrifice when you weren't present because you were walking and knocking on 5,000 plus doors. They also need to be recognized in public because you sacrifice your time, it was away from them. And so they need to be given some kudos as well. So thanks for all of you, whoever you are, that missed a family member who was out doing this work, because we kicked some major butt. And it really is about trust. And I totally agree with you, Matt, that it's a we decade coming up, because we've got to spend this appropriately and as we promised, and I know we will. But better words haven't been spoken. This was an effort at every level, and it shows that we climbed a mountain that's pretty tall. You look at the other measures that were on that ballot, they weren't successful, or at least a couple of them were, but we were really successful, right? And so kudos to everyone involved. Thank you very much, Matt. Any other comments? Let's move on with the agenda. We're going to now move to committee and delegate reports. I have no report except to say I'm no longer on the executive committee. Let's move on to Com Center JPA, Chief Mitchell.
Yeah, good evening again. Alternate board member for Chief Bailey tonight. Just a couple notes. The board met for the Com Center JPA in this chambers on December 10th, so 2 days ago. Appointments for the next year on their executive board. Chief Bailey will be the board chairperson for 2025. And the vice chairperson will be from Sacramento Fire Department Assistant Chief Scott Williams. One other item they took action on was the JPA voted and approved the reclassification of the administrative manager position to deputy director of the administration. And then their next board meeting will be here on January 14th, 2025. That's it.
You, Chief Mitchell, appreciate that update. We'll move now to Finance and Audit Committee. I don't see Director Jones. I'm assuming that there's no report.
We have not had a meeting since October. Our next meeting is in January, so there is no report tonight.
Excellent. Thank you very much. That meeting will be January 23rd, second time we meet in the month of January. Policy Committee, for the outgoing chair of the Policy Committee, Director Costa.
Yes, thank you. We did not meet today. Our next meeting is scheduled for February 13th.
Okay, thank you very much for that update. We're moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for that attention. Let's move on to board member questions and comments. Let's go back to Director Costa.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to thank the board, chief, and the staff, and then most importantly, the community for the opportunity to serve this year. It's been an amazing year and a great opportunity for me, so thank you. And I want to thank the board for your vote of confidence to serve in a new role next year, to serve you in this great district, so thank you. And then I just want to wish everyone a happy and safe holidays, especially the men and women that will be sacrificing their time over the holidays. So thank you and stay safe.
Thank you, Director. Director Weber.
Echoing what Director Costa said, hope everyone has a safe. If Director Rice was here, he would say there is no such thing as safe in the fire service, but you can be as safe as you possibly can be. And again, the ones that happen to be on duty, I know it's a tough pill, but we thank you for standing up and taking that. Other than that, everyone have a safe and happy holiday season. And also thank you for the trust in electing me as the treasurer. And I'm excited for next year. We've done a lot of great things, as I mentioned. I cannot wait and see where we go in the next year, specifically in the first quarter. But I thank you all for your trust in the ad hoc as well. And I'm contained. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Director Weber. We're going to fire you as treasurer and make you secretary. How's that? I just didn't want you to fill two roles. Director Stark.
I just want to say that I'm humbled and thankful to be on this board and a member of the family, the Sac Metro Fire family. It's very humbling and very excited to be a part of the team, and looking forward to working with all of you. Happy holidays.
Welcome aboard.
And thank you for working on the holidays.
Director Clark.
Yeah. Yes, I echo the sentiments of my other board members, but I especially like to thank Community Relations. The Central Labor Council and Metro Fire have been doing a Christmas thing every year for the Ralph Richardson School. It's a school for special kids. And it really grounds you because they're special kids. And I want to thank coordinator Brenda, the coordinator Brenda Briggs. She's a rock star. She always comes through every year. We've been doing this for a while. I think we've been doing this thing for about 5 decades or 4 decades. It's been a while. And specialist April West, which was really into it. Appreciate her. Allison Mayhew was also there. And I especially want to thank the guys, the real rock stars for the kids. I mean, you should have seen when the fire truck pulled up with Santa Claus. We have this gentleman, Randy Young, from the Sheet Metal Workers. He plays Santa every year. And Patty Patterson, former, she was the, the office specialist for IBW 340. But so what happens is we get the fire truck as Santa sleigh. And we had, thank you to the guys on Station 110, Shift A, Captain Ryan Ross, Engineer Aaron Wham, and firefighter Jason Valenzuela, who was he got really into the Christmas carols and all that, just singing with the kids. And I thank them so much because it's really hard. It's hard for some guys to do that, and they kind of really they really got into it. And I don't know how to thank them. I can't thank them enough for doing this thing. And what we do also is we hand out toys to the kids and that kind of thing, and cookies, and and boy, I tell you, when that fire truck jump up, it's like they're all well, I think they love the fire truck more than they love Santa, but but that goes without saying. So and other than that, I want to thank Chief and our staff and the board for a great year, and hoping for a wonderful 2025. We got a lot of good things and big things to do, and I'm sure we can accomplish them. So with that, happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you, Director Clark. Appreciate that. President Wood.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. First of all, I just want to say thanks to the citizens of Division 4 for sending me back here for another 4 years. I'm excited with all of the opportunities that we have coming up to do a whole bunch of stuff that's going to make it better for them in their communities. I want to thank, I need to thank Pete Vitava, Sean Stark, Matt, Sean Schollard, everyone else that helped me out throughout this. I'm grateful for all the help. There's probably more, and I mean, no disrespect if I miss a name, but thank you for everyone that did help. Going back last month, the Firefighters Burn Institute held a fundraiser, Heroes, Hops, and Hot Rods, over at Bertolucci's in Sac Yard, and I want to thank them for hosting and doing this. They've been doing it for the last couple of years. It's a good event, good fundraiser, and hopefully next year, Chief, you'll get your Volkswagen down there. Grant, thanks for all of your help, all your leadership. Always enjoyed being on this board under you. And I just think this year especially, it's so cool that you are going off after having stood up and set off this ad hoc committee and the work comp changes that are going on. That all happened under your tutelage. So congratulations, and it's awesome that you did that. So thank you. Likewise, thanks to everyone. Appreciate the opportunity to serve again in this role and look forward to working with all of you. And so thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful New Year and Christmas. See you next year. Thanks.
Thank you, President Wood. Appreciate that. All right, folks, as we close up this year, just a couple of things. First, thanks to the citizens in my district for the opportunity to run unopposed and them not have to vote at any level. That is good. The other thing is we've got some pretty exciting things. You've heard from my colleagues tonight about what 25 is going to bring and the responsibility that we have to do it right. It's a pretty incredible thing. I want us all to just kind of think about where we're at this very moment. Soon we will have funding to do things that we've only dreamed about over the last quarter of a century as this organization has been in existence. We've never seen anything like that. I don't think there's another agency in this state that has this kind of circumstance put in front of them. It's exciting. It's going to be incredible. And with all that energy and all that excitement, I get to do a couple of things for the final time. is tell you all to go home when we go into closed session. Literally go home. If I catch you in the hallways, President Wood will get all over you. And I've always enjoyed that because I really take seriously the idea that we work a hard day and then we come here and listen to a bunch of electeds. I don't know, that's a good way to spend your evening. So please go home. And then finally, this always happens. We're a pretty blessed group. And there are a lot of people in this community who are not. Whatever that means, I would just encourage each of us as we sit and think about Metro Fire today and what we have going in front of us and the blessings that we just seem to keep pouring our way. Take a moment in your day and find someone who's lonely, who doesn't have a friend, who doesn't get to come to meetings, and spend a few minutes with them and brighten their day. I'd be incredibly honored if you would do that this holiday season and then share that story with me. To me, that's the most important part of what we're about ready to go through in the holiday season, is to find the less blessed, is to find the downtrodden and the lonely, and put your arm around them or just look them in the eyes and tell them how much you appreciate them. Thank you very much for your time. It's been an honor to be with you this evening. And happy holidays. We stand adjourned to closed session. Go away.
Recording stopped.